following is a presentation of DangerZone Productions.
Listen all you motherfuckers! You a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hey everybody, sorry about that. Yours truly just got back from doing a little Christmas caroling. I don't know what it is about this time of the year, but it always puts a little spring in my step and a song in my heart. Maybe it's all the sugar cookies I ate this morning. I'm not really sure. Anyway, I'm Danny South, and you've just entered the Danger Zone. You know, one of the most trademark symbols of this holiday season, it's not the Christmas trees, it's not the wreaths or the lights, no. It all comes from one individual, and I'm of course talking about jolly old Saint Nick. It doesn't really matter what you call him, Saint Nick, Santa Claus, Father Christmas. Santa Claus has been the trademark of Christmas for God knows how long. He's been the subject matter of numerous movies, more than this reviewer cares to even bother with. But he's also been the source of some Yuletide fear, as we're going to take a look at in today's selection. I'm of course talking about the movie Santa's Sleigh. Santa's Sleigh is a rather humorous attempt to turn Santa Claus from a joyful fat man into a homicidal killer. Yeah, probably doesn't help knowing that he's been played by former WCW and WWE superstar Bill Goldberg.
Okay, there he is! Oh, baby! There are one or two Goldberg fans here.
All these fans here in Worcester and the millions watching around the world have been waiting all night for this confrontation.
Better not burn him up!
From Atlanta, Georgia,
Okay, that was a pretty impressive entrance.
Ooh, this is gonna be funny, isn't it? Let's take a look at Santa's Sleigh.
So like with any holiday movie, we open up with a family enjoying a nice, comfy, pleasant holiday Christmas meal.
Yeah, moist. That would be nice. It's called foreplay.
I don't want to screw the bird. I want to eat it. I swear to you, she dehydrated this turkey from Thanksgiving.
Oh, Virginia.
Two potato.
Oh, that's a good one.
Three potato.
Oh, Chris Kattan, no. Come on, man, you can do better than Fran Drescher. America can do better than Fran Drescher.
Santa?
Thankfully, this episode of the Dysfunctional Home Show is interrupted by the arrival of, you guessed it, Santa Goldberg.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Where did this guy learn how to fight? Three Stooges shorts?
The wicked old witch at last is dead.
Hope you haven't inherited.
So after that joyful reunion, we jump cut to the township of Hell. I really wish I was making that up, as we get to see some of the lovely residents of Hell.
Merry Christmas, Mrs. Talbot.
Thank you, and go yourself. What a whore.
What a pleasant lady.
Don't worry, folks, she gets hers later.
Suck it.
But this little tale isn't just about Santa Claus. No. It's also about these two, Nicholas Ullman and his grandpa, played by Douglas Smith and Robert Culp. You see, everybody in the township of Hell seems to think that Grandpa Ullman is completely insane, and Nicholas is inclined to agree with them. especially after he reads about the origins of Santa Claus from a book his grandpa keeps known as the Book of Claus. I think I'll just let him explain.
In the history of man, there have been only two immaculate conceptions. The first being God and the Virgin Mary and the birth of their son Jesus. The second was Satan with the Virgin Erica and the birth of their son Santa. On the anniversary of his birth, there were always a great number of unexplained deaths and murders. This day became known as the Dag of Mord, or the Day of Slayings. Eventually, Christianity spread, and when the Dag of Mord arrived, the townspeople would have a Mass of Christ, or a Christ Mass, where they would pray to their Lord for protection. In the beginning of the 11th century, one of God's angels took the form of a man.
Damn it, I hate it when people interrupt the backstory. Hey kid, you mind finishing this for us?
Hearing their calls, God sent down one of his angel generals from the heavens. The angel took the form of an old man. He encountered the young, ill-tempered Santa not far from his home. Santa was ice fishing with the ornery little people, the elves, on a frozen lake. Knowing the son of Satan was a gambling sort, the angel challenged him to a contest. The contest was a simple one. Who could slide a rock across the lake and land it closest to the ice fishing hole without the rock falling in? If Santa won the contest, he would deliver the confident old man to his father for an eternity of pain and suffering. If the old man won the contest, Santa would not only have to cease the Day of Slayings for the next 1,000 years, but would also have to turn the Dag of Mord, Day of Slayings, into a Dag of Glee, Day of Joy. Santa thought this was as close to a sure wager as could be. There was no way a mere mortal was going to be able to defeat him in anything. Santa was so sure of himself that he went first. His rock landed as close as it could possibly be to the hole without going in it. Next was the old man's turn. The old man's rock skidded slowly along. And it came to rest, touching Santa's rock with just enough momentum to push Santa's stone over into the hole. The old man had won. That was exactly 1,000 years ago. The bet's over.
Interesting story, but why don't we get back to seeing what old Jolly Saint is up to.
Here's some stocking stuff for you, that pleasant store. Piece of...
Yeah, we knew it was coming. We all knew it was only a matter of time before Goldberg speared somebody.
It isn't long after that that Nicholas shows up to see Santa's handiwork.
Nicholas, there is a Santa Claus.
I thought you people didn't even believe in him. No!
The cops finally decide to show up and decide that they need to take Nicholas downtown for a little Q&A session. And they also grab a handful of Jews too.
Alright, watch your head there, you skek.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're gonna try to do that shit, aren't they? This is gonna be one of those movies that tries to use a dozen puns just because the word hell happens to be the name of the town, isn't it? Oh my god. I don't get paid enough for this crap. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna sit through all those puns. So, here to read off a list of puns that could most likely be used for this movie, here's Buzz Killer. Buzz. Oh, okay, man. Where in the hell am I? Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. I'm getting the hell. I live in hell. And the last one I got on here, man, is, let's see. Oh, here, this is a good one. I don't give a hell, I live in it.
Alright, Keller, that's enough.
Oh, okay, man. I'm gonna go. I can put my weed in here.
Nicholas tries to convince the police chief that Satan Claus is on the loose and that it's possible that all the madness should end about 7 o'clock, which should be midnight in the North Pole. So, naturally, Christmas would be over for Santa and he'd lose all of his power. But, of course, they think he's nuttier than Chinese chicken, so they completely blow him off. Turns out the police chief probably should have been a little more open-minded, because Santa Claus shows up and goes Terminator on this police precinct and performs his own rendition of These Nuts Roasting Under an Open Flame.
You gotta always protect the McNuggets.
Santa manages to catch up to Nicholas and his girlfriend Mary, but they manage to blow him off with a nice round to the chest. But, since he is the son of Satan, all this tends to do is just piss him off.
Goldberg? No sell a shot to the chest? Surely you must be kidding.
Sarcasm. It's funny because it's true. They make it back to Nicholas's house, but Santa Claus is in hot pursuit.
You've really let yourself go, haven't you? What are you packing around there? An extra $2 I bet.
Mrs. Claus, she's one hell of a cook.
Not much of a hairdresser, though. Oh, I've waited a long time for this day.
Not half as long as I have.
Grandpa!
Oh, Grandpa got run over by a reindeer.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
This leads to them having themselves a little chase through the woods that inevitably leads right through the middle of town, putting God knows how many innocent bystanders in peril. For some reason, and don't ask me why, the kids seem to think that their safest place to hide would be the school. I guess they figure, you know, the last place anyone would expect to see kids on Christmas would be at school.
Great, you'll never find us now. Okay, shut your hole and help me through this window.
You're gonna need to suck it in.
You're gonna need to push from the top. I swear to God, Nicholas, am I gonna have to make every first move in this relationship?
Yeah, come on, kid. What are you, stupid? I mean, you're 16. Are you honestly telling me that it hasn't crossed your little hormone-driven mind to grab her chest? I mean, latch on to those puppies, man. God. I especially love the kid's look on his face when he finally does latch onto those puppies. Somebody's going to be dreaming of a white Christmas. Oh, yeah.
So with the clock winding down, the kids figure their best bet for survival is to run out the clock so that Santa will be powerless when Christmas is over. Then they'll be free to take him out once and for all. But this proves to be easier said than done.
Get about earlier. Let's go with the defensive chicken plan. Maybe we should split up.
How cliche of you, probably not!
Oh, Santa Claus must have picked up a fire flower.
Let's go with the defensive chicken plan. Maybe we should
They try to flee from Santa Claus, but it doesn't take long before they find themselves on thin ice.
My head hurts.
Oh, come over here, you baby man.
Can I touch your boobies again? These two try to have a touching moment, but thank God Goldberg comes in here to break that shit up quick.
I'm Santa Claus, not Dracula.
No, I thought you was a mermaid. It looks like curtains for the kids until they're saved by Grandpa. Yeah, if you haven't figured it out yet, Grandpa was the angel who originally made jolly old St. Prick here stop his evil ways. And now he's back for round 2.
If I win, there's no more day of slayings. It's back to being good once and for all. How about it?
When you lose, you will enter that hellhole. Your soul will be enslaved for all of eternity. How about that?
But Grandpa must have been going senile if he actually thought the son of the devil was going to play fair, and he gets thrown down the hellhole. But thankfully, Nicholas does still have one bit of knowledge on his side.
The clock just struck midnight at the pole. Christmas is officially over for you, Santa.
You know, most people make the same mistake. The correct time at the pole is completely discretionary, because the poles are where all the time zones actually converge.
He's scary yet educational.
So, what I'm saying, nitwits, is that Christmas is over when I say it's over.
Choke on these nuts. The kids manage to pull Grandpa out of the hellhole, but it turns out Santa Claus is not dead, and he makes his escape before they have a chance to finish him off. However, Nicholas isn't about to let Santa Claus get away that easily. He and Mary return to a bunch of ski shooters from before and tell them that they've got a very special target coming their way.
Daddy?
Hi, sweethearts!
Daddy, where did you get that bazooka?
Vinny gave it to me for Christmas. He'd been saving up his llama loot. Isn't it great?
It only cost me a long...
And so the killing comes to an end, Nicholas and Mary finally hook up, and Santa Claus escapes disguised as Paul Sr. from American Chopper to kill another day.
And so that was Santa's sleigh. What can I really say about this movie? It's clear that this movie was not meant to be taken seriously. The filmmakers clearly knew that when they wrote the script for it. As far as a self-aware comedy slasher goes, it's not bad. I've certainly seen a lot worse movies, that's for certain. So if you can get past the terrible puns and some of the bad acting, it's worth watching if you haven't seen it yet. But as for me, I think I'll stick with some more classic holiday movies. Thank you. So until next time, you guys, from all of us here at DangerZone Productions and Channel Zero, we hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I'll see you guys in 2014, right here in the Danger Zone.
I'm Santa Claus, not Dracula!
Wake up. Wake up.
Who are you? What do you want? Are you Santa Claus?
No, I'm not Santa Claus. How would you like to make some money, my friend?
A reward? For me? Really?
You see, next month is Danny South's birthday. And I need someone like you to deliver a gift from me to him.
A present? What? Why don't you just give it to him yourself?
I would, but you see, Mr. South and I had a bit of a falling out during our last meeting, and I can't help but feel if I was to give him the gift myself, he might not accept it. think you might be able to help me out?
That is pretty bad. Well, I guess I could give him the present for you.
Good. Good.
Ooh, what is this?
No.
Oh.
You must not open that case. It is very, very important that only Danny South open it. I'll make myself clear.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Good.